What's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. I do apologise in this video if you can hear a fan, but it's so hot. Okay, it's so hot and I need it. We've got a dev feedback and there's been a lot going on recently, especially with the likes of Rice Combo, who was a content creator. I got on very well with Rice. He's done a lot for me and also the Bulls, and a lot of you have a lot of respect for Rice, and rightly so, because he's a really nice guy. He's a really nice guy. So if you are up to date on the drama about Elemental City and that kind of thing, also spending and all that stuff, this is kind of, I feel like this is kind of a response from that movement. I feel like it is. I feel like that had a big impact, and the devs have listened. I feel like the devs have listened. So thank you, Bryce, for your sacrifice. Because that's kind of what it's ended up to be, hasn't it? Because he's no longer a content creator for IMI, he's still covering other games. But let's have a little read. Greetings, adventurers. It is time for some developer feedback. In this edition, we will address your recent concerns. We've been thinking about some of these for months and need your help to make a decision. Topics covered: advanced quests, the vote for slowdown of new hero releases, Elemental City difficulty, and more. And the Elemental City difficulty is the big talking point, and we'll get to that in a moment. Number 1, advanced quests. In last week's update, the requirement for completing daily tasks in advanced tasks is reduced from 10 times to 7 times. Some players suggested that it was a little difficult for free-to-play to complete guild boss challenges 20 times in a week. Thus, you only need to complete it 14 times now for this quest. This update will be available after the update on Thursday, along with the other notes that I covered in that recent patch notes preview. Number 2, the vote for slowdown of new hero releases. Now, this is also very big, and I welcome this change. Next, let's discuss something that everyone is concerned about. Hero system is the core of IMR. At the beginning of the game, in order to ensure a more diverse experience for players and make the game feel fresher, we released 2 playable new heroes every time the Miracle Wish event, and our hero count gradually expanded. We're trying to make them unique without being overpowered. Really? Are you without being overpowered? Okay, all too niche. Okay. Okay, yeah, you got me there. However, recently some players have given feedback that their resources, including miracle runes and experience potions, cannot keep up the speed of new hero releases. I will say that also skill scrolls and eggs as well, and they need us to slow down. Of course, there are also different opinions. Some players enjoy the current frequency of new hero releases with more possibilities and lineup strategies. I will say that this vote, okay, this vote, hang on, we'll get to that a little bit. Hang on. Some players enjoy the current frequency of new hero releases with more possibilities and lineup strategies. We need to listen to everyone's voice. There will be a vote. Click the link and tell us your opinion. So this is what the vote is on, number 1 and 2. Starting from July, release 1 new legend hero every 2 weeks, which will be put into a Miracle Wish event. And number 2, maintain the status quo and release 2 new legend heroes every 2 weeks in the Miracle Wish event. Now, can you imagine that literally number 1 has like 1,100 votes. Number 2 actually does have 70 votes. It has 70 votes. And I can't see why. Because if they release 1 Miracle Wish hero every 2 weeks, that gives all of us a much better chance of getting that 1 hero every 2 weeks. It just makes sense. It just makes sense. Unless you've got an inexpensible income, then it's no good. It's no good for anyone else. Okay, it's no good for anyone else because people just miss out on those new heroes. If they are released at 1 every 2 weeks, I feel like that's okay. People can make the decision if it's worth them going for that guaranteed miracle pull, right? So I'm sure all of you agree. I'm pretty sure that no one will disagree on this, or maybe the 70 who voted they want to maintain the status quo and release 2 new legendary heroes every 2 weeks, and maybe they will have that opinion. And I want to know why you feel that way as well. Why do you prefer to have 2 legend heroes compared to 1 every 2 weeks? Because you've got a much better chance of getting that hero, E3ing it or E5ing it, whatever you want to do, and maintaining the gradual growth of the game. I don't know what my hand is doing, but it's doing gradual growth. That's what it's doing. It's doing gradual growth. P.S. We may adjust the number of monthly packages related to the legendary Dragon Eyes according to the voting result. But hang on, why would you adjust that? But epic Dragon Eyes and the legendary Dragon. Oh, they're going to give you less Dragon Eyes for sale. For sale, that will be. So like in the monthly store, you can get 3 legendary Dragon Eyes a month. They will change that. They will change that so that they want you to pull more miracle rooms, basically, and that's okay. That's okay. That's fine. That's okay to me. That's okay. I don't mind that. Some of you might though, but epic Dragon Eyes and legendary Dragon Eyes given by festival events will not be affected. At the same time, adjustments to the skills of old heroes are also in progress. Regardless of the voting results, our target is making IMR better and better, and we trust that is also what you think about. Yes, that's all we want. We just want to make this game as good as it can be. That is literally all we've wanted from the very beginning. We just want to make this game better and better and better and better. And we have suffered, quite a few times. We have. It's no doubt about it. I just hope it's not too late for a lot of people, because a lot of people have left previously. And it's a shame that it has to come to that in order for it to get better. Because we've already lost some lovely people. We've already lost some lovely, lovely people. Yeah, we have, and that's a shame because it's very important to keep the whole player base. We want to keep the entire player base, and that's any game strives for that, or they should. Number 3, Elemental City difficulty. Now, this is what the problem was, okay? And it kind of says in here what the problem was. With the launch of Elemental City, it has always been a gameplay that players focus on. In fact, Elemental City is still in its balance adjusting phase, and we're adjusting the difficulty of the stages based on the current power of players. According to our plan, Elemental City will enter a stable period in July. The difficulty of Elemental City will still increase gradually, but we make sure that it will not change dramatically from July, and the monsters' values will not double compared to the previous ones. So there you go. Like, it did, and I get it. People are getting stronger. It is supposed to be based on endgame content, but they need to understand that new people are picking up the game. You cannot just adjust content to make it harder. Like, I've never played a game like that, ever. Okay, if you get stronger, that content becomes easier, and it's just easily cleared. You sail through it, and that's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. I don't understand concept in making it harder. It's already hard enough, and if you've got an account that you can push through it, then let that be. Because otherwise, you've got these new people going in, and they're like, yeah, okay, I'm like a year behind, maybe 2 years, maybe because the amount that some people have spent, their account is so advanced, okay? And you need certain heroes, like you need little Jackie free for a certain level. You need like Marvel or Esther. You need Nicholas, 100%. You need Nasil. You need Quinlan. Like, you need Pauline as well. It was either Pauline or Marvel for one of the bosses in a most recent one, because you needed to extend the length of the stealth. Otherwise, you couldn't clear it. You could not clear it. Impossible. Literally impossible. Literally impossible. So this is an important talking point, and I really hope they get it right. I have faith they'll get it right. Number 4, with the increase of heroes and gameplay, players need more preset teams, so we will increase the cap of preset lineups, changing to 60. This is a good change. That concludes the latest edition of developer feedback. If you have any suggestions or ideas regarding these content, please let us know in the comment section below. And there is 11 poos. And some sickness. There is a few hearts. 9 clowns. I mean, I'm kind of used to seeing this in the Discord. Lie? Okay, that's enough of that. Let's focus on the good points here. They've listened. They're adjusting. And that's good. That is, guys, that is good. Let me know what you think about all of this. I haven't spoken out about the rice combo stuff, and I've been trying to restrain from it. You guys know where I stand on it, but I also need to be careful on how I approach it. I'm sure you understand. So let me know what you think about these changes. And I'll see all of you in the next video. Have a fantastic day or evening wherever you are. Goodbye.